Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Data Wizard. In this video, we will discuss about the list that are used in Python and Python, which is used for data science purposes. So we started a series to learn Python for data science from zero to hero. So in this video, we will discuss about the list. So guys, by definition, what is list? List is a data structure in Python that is mutable. Mutable means that is changeable or appendable or ordered sequence of the elements. Each element or the value that is inside the list is called an item. Just as the strings defined as the characters between the codes, lists are defined by having the values between the square brackets. That's simple. Like if you're having a string, which means their quotes should be there on starting and terminating part, and here you have the square bracket. Simple. List, we also have the negative index. What do you mean by the negative index? So first we'll understand what is index. For example, the word is over here that probe, probe. In that p is indexing 0, r indexes 1, and goes on. And same is for the negative index. And negative index, what happens is that the last word is indexed as -1 and goes on. For example, E as -1, B as -2, O as -3, R as -4, and P as -5. So the last element indexing start with -1 in negative index, and in positive index it starts with 0. So the theory part is completed and we have to go ahead with our system, and in this we'll use a Jupyter notebook and I'll explain you each and every functions of the list as much as I can in this video and later videos. So for example, there is a my list name is 10 20 30 data wizard Sushant and courses. These are the elements in the list. So what happened guys over here is we have to print the list. So simply we can assign my list to these elements and we can run it. So you can see this is a index that we get as the output. Next cell you can see the my list square bracket 0 column 1. That means from 0 to 1, but in Python the outer one is left. For example, in 0 to 1 only the 0 index will be print, the 1 is omitted over here. So when I will run this program, you can see over there only 10 will be get printed, which is assigned to my list at index 0. So from 0 to 1, that means only the 0 index is printing. As when I'm running this, you can see 10 is only printed. For example, if we take 2, so only 10 and 20 is printed, and the tooth index is being omitted. So what we understand that the outer one is not taken one, only a 0 and 1 index is taken if we from 0 to, and if you are on changing these things you can see the different variations in it and you understand it further. And if you want to take the complete one, you can go ahead for the complete, you can count the indexing and provide the number over there. So here guys, hope you understand this 0 column 1, the ranging of the list, and if any doubt please do the command. So let's move to the next cell, or in this cell if you want to provide any number in the place of another by changing its index. For example, if you know at the 2 that is 30 and you need to change it by 35, you have done the mistake in the listing. So what you have to do is that my list square bracket 2 is equals to 35. Simple. And what you will get after running, see, here's 35, the 30 is got changes to 35. Hereby you can make the changes in your list. There's the other method where we can do this by using the indexing part. And now apart from numbers, you can even change the strings which are present in the list. For example, if I want to remove data wizard, I'll check the indexing of data wizard is 3. I will provide the 3 number over there, and I want to provide over here something like called magic, and I will make one error so that in future you won't get that error. You learn from here. See, I have done magic, but it will not print it again an error because I haven't converted the magic into the string. I have told earlier also for string we need to start with the quote and terminate with the quote. Now I have done it. Now when I will run this, you can see it will run and will do the needful. After running, you can see over there the magic has been printed in place of data wizard. So you got it, how it works. And now we have to go with the append, what is very famous append. In append you have to just understand one thing, that the thing which is before append, that is my list, that is needs to be appended, and what is needs to be appended, that comes in the append bracket, and here it is 10. So what it is required, you have to just append 10 in my list. So when you run the program, you can see over there that 10 is being appended at the last. And then we comes over the insert. And before insert, let me also tell you one more thing, that apart from 10 you can insert any of the other things. And in insert you have to just provide two arguments, that is the index in which you have to print and what you have to print in the next document. For example, you have to print 100 in fifth index, so you can provide over there. As you can see that the 100 is placed in fifth index, and the course and the 10 that is being index is +1. For example, if the course index was 5, it's been 6, and the 10th was 6, it's now been 7. So that's how the insert function works with two arguments. And even you can do much better with this in case of data cleaning. And next is reverse. For reverse, just you have to dot reverse function, and you can run the program, and when the next time you will print the my list, you will get the reverse list. You can see just opposite to the previous list. So in case when you require to opposite the list, you can do with the reverse function. That's all guys. If any other requirements for listing, I will go. This is a beginner level, so don't comment that is too simple. I will make intermediate and expert too.